Hey everybody, this is Kathy Clements and welcome back to Aging is Direction. So I thought I would take a break from all the moving stuff. As you can tell, we're in moving mode, and just kind of answer those questions for you that I posed in episode 15, part 4. So in the next 10 years, who do you want to become? Right? So one more, I would say for me, and this is not necessarily for you, but this is for me, is I want to be the person that people can come to get the answers that they're looking for. Not that I have all the answers, but that they feel comfortable coming to me to get those answers. And I want to be able to provide them a comfortable place to ask those questions. I want to have my retreats up and running that people can then come to Italy and help see what it's like to harvest grapes, to actually make wine, to take home some of the wine or a previous batch of wine that we had made, to make olive oil and take either some of that olive oil home or a previous batch, depending on how many olives that we have harvested that year, and what actually we get as a product from the olives that we get. If you have never been to Italy, I would love you to walk away with an understanding of the culture of farm to table, of what it means to be back and cultivating your own foods and seeing what you're eating at your table. So these are just a few of the things that over the next 10 years that I say I want to be doing, but also what I want to become is a person that you can trust to come to for those kinds of answers. And again, I don't have to have the answers, but I'd love to have those connections to be able to give you those answers. So again, I said not what you want to accomplish, but what you want to become. And so that's part of my who do I want to become. So in my vision, this is part of that. So we're obviously in the process of leaving Arizona. We're downsizing to a smaller place in Alabama. And then from there, we will be able to launch to Italy once everything kind of settles again. We are going there to look at property again, probably for the last time, and make a decision based on this last group of homes that we're looking at. So there's lots of steps in what we're trying to accomplish. So this vision for our second half definitely doesn't have us sitting on a couch anywhere. It has us hopefully relaxing, but at the same time giving back to people that want to learn these things, and in the process continue to learn more about the Italian culture, to learn the Italian language better, and to learn how to do all these things that I say: process and make wine, and process and make olive oil, and brine olives. And for me, the next step after that would be, learning how to make olive oil soaps and things that would be better for someone's skin. So bringing all of those natural things back that we used to use, that we've gotten away from in the last probably 50 years, maybe 40 years. And people are beginning to bring those back, but I'd love to know how it works from start to finish, and then be able to show people. And maybe those same people will then want to do the same thing. So that's part of my vision. The other part is, how do I want to feel? I would love to feel accomplished in that and relaxed, and that it all came together and it all came to fruition. That all these things that I have thought about for the last, I don't know, 15 years, I actually was able to complete. And not definitely, you have to understand, I'm not doing this alone. My husband's at my side. We we are doing this together. We definitely have different visions of what it might look like, but as we walk and talk through it, it comes to a center point and we figure out what we both want at the same time. So that's more on what our vision is. And that brings us to how we feel. So accomplished, relaxed. Part of this process is the ability for us to travel as a couple some more. We enjoy traveling and learning different cultures. Um, so I think part of that is seeing more of the world together. We've both done independent travel that we used to do for work. Now it's a matter of getting together and going to some of these places together and experiencing them together. So that's kind of how we want to live. You know, the retreats and the business portion is a late summer, early fall. And then the rest of the year is travel, um, working on our property, ensuring that it's going to produce what we'd like it to, and then being able to do the travel again that we would love for it to be. And it should be a slower paced living, comfortable, um, relaxing, yet energizing. And um, some of those times it'll be taxing physically and maybe mentally, who knows? But those are kinds of things that I want to say, our expectations are. So the next question was, who do you want to be, or who do you want beside you as you do these things? And definitely, I'd love to have my husband beside me throughout this time. I would love to have my children at some point want to learn more about what we're doing and how to do it, and add them in the mix somehow, however fits with what they see for their futures and what they see for how they would fit into all of this. But definitely would love to have them as a part of that. Um, and I think the next question I asked everybody was, what adventures do you hope to experience? For me, all of this is an adventure. And the travel is hugely an adventure. So I I don't want to stop. Um, I'm hopeful that our health is gonna remain, and that we're going to be able to do these things. But then, um, we have to take all that into consideration. But definitely, it's all a part of the adventure. And the legacy is to leave behind a functioning small agriturismo that our children can have, and then be able to do some of the same things, whether it's make the soaps or just the olive oil and the wine, or at some point, maybe all they want to do is use it for family vacations, or maybe they want to live in Italy full time. Who knows? But that would be our legacy. And to then have people want to continue to come to see and learn would be the other portion of that legacy that's outside of our family, would be to have that and to grow that understanding. So our small actions this week, and I suppose they're not all that small, is we're actually packing more. We've packed quite a bit of our home, but we'll be packing some more, and then packing it into pods to ship to Alabama. So we have a lot going on. hope to take some more, excuse me, video as we go. I'm not sure that I've been that great about it, but definitely take some more video as we're cleaning and processing and downsizing some of the things in our home. So that is my quick down and dirty. This is what we want to accomplish. And this is what I see for our vision for the next 10 years. I hope some of that was encouraging to you, and definitely yours should not be the same as mine, and your vision for things should be as energizing, I guess is a good word to use, or uplifting, something that really inspires you to push forward. And so I just hope that you too have a great experience coming up with whatever your vision is for the next 10 years. I will talk with you soon. I am already planning season 2, so get ready. First up, we will be talking with a naturopath and a concierge, someone who does concierge health. And I'm not going to give any more away, but looking forward to that interview and your response. Talk to you soon, and see you in the next episode. Let me just add too, because I always forget to do this, is to like and subscribe. If this is something that really benefits you, please like and subscribe, and also put questions below in the comments so that I know things that you're interested in, and I can then make episodes that are more beneficial to what you want to hear. So more later.